Well, that 40-degree drop in just 24 hours could give us a taste of what winter will be like.
Yeah, meteorologist Cecilia Gutierrez live outside her studio. Cecilia, is this cold blast a hint of things to come?
Yeah, the blast of cold air gives us a good indication of what the end of November will feel like. This month we have been below our average high temperature more often than not, but the models say that could change. The cold weather brings good things to citrus growers.
We like the cold weather because it helps color up the fruit.
It can also make harvest difficult.
Tough to be out there trying to work, and I think most of the harvesters stayed home today.
Wind-driven rain can keep workers out of the fields, but Fred Carley says that's why they keep an eagle eye on the forecast.
They can anticipate and get a little bit more fruit in the shed, and so it's good.
Carley says this is the busiest time of year, and the forecast is looking to be in their favor with the cold weather.
Overall, the month may end up being cooler than average, but maybe not much cooler than average because of what will happen those last 10 days.
Here's what's happened to make temperatures drop 40 degrees in the span of hours.
A ridge of high pressure in the atmosphere has built strongly over the Gulf of Alaska out to the west coast of the United States and the west coast of Canada. And where there's ridging, there has to be fairly equal or strong troughing of low pressure, which is a sliding board of flow that comes straight from the pole or at least the Arctic Circle.
So the entire atmosphere cools down from central Canada all the way down to the central and eastern United States.
And a northerly flow will drive not only deep into Texas, but deep into Mexico as well.
Models are showing warming is on the way. That's thanks to being in a neutral state in the atmosphere. That means we're not in an El Nino year or La Nina year.
The forecast for winter is showing that there's a greater than 40% probability of an above average temperature.
Neutral tends to lean toward a warmer trend.
The problem is when you're in neutral, these other connections in the atmosphere can come. And if they come on the cool side, like we saw since late October through what will be mid-November, and we were to see 2 or 3 more of these 2 to 3 week windows versus 2 to 3 day windows, then the winter overall could end up being right around average or even slightly below.
All eyes will be on the long-range outlook. And just to give you an idea of how early these temperatures are showing up this year, the last time we've seen temperatures like this, so 40 degrees and below in McAllen, was over 40 years ago in November 1976. And the last time, if that's not proof enough for you, the last time we saw temperatures like this in Brownsville this early in the year was November 1907. In Weslaco, Cecilia Gutierrez, Channel 5 News at 6.